Well, it's nice to see the sunshine start to break out across the region this evening. That's the case here at Salisbury on our sky cam. Look at that, some blue sky starting to show up and a little bit of sunshine as well. The same cannot be said though for Ocean City. Look at this, it's overcast and we got a little bit of fog as well, especially the further out towards the ocean you go. But it's interesting to note that we're not really reporting any visibility problems on the map. And I do think any fog problems for the evening and through the overnight tonight, specifically for the immediate coastline, it's going to be patchy in nature, but just be aware that some instances of fog will be possible through the overnight. There's actually a dense fog advisory right along the immediate coastline through the overnight tonight, so just something to keep in mind on that end. We've also got significantly cooler temperatures along the immediate coastline. Look at that, 59 in Ocean City, even cooler by Dover. It's 59 degrees, but look at that, widespread 70s. Look at that, Princess Anne, 78 degrees. And I do think the warmth is going to be winning out through the overnight tonight, but not the case right now. Look at this, 77 degrees with Connie and Greenwood, and only 50 degrees with Chucky and Lewis, 65 degrees with Joe in Bishopville, and 68 degrees with Curtis and Mary in Ocean Pines. So there's the clearing skies. So get a brief window of clearing through this evening with the clouds pushing offshore, maybe except for the immediate coastline, a little bit of a marine layer. Even got a couple of thunderstorms. Look at that, a severe thunderstorm warning towards Western Virginia. And there could be a few thunderstorms to our west, but I don't think we're going to have any problems locally through the overnight tonight. We should be keeping it on the dry side. Most of the action in terms of precipitation remaining to our north and especially towards our west. This is along a cold front. This cold front is going to be moving through by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. And with that, we're going to get increasing chances for showers and a few thunderstorms. And behind this front, not only are we going to see a significant drop in those temperatures for the middle of this upcoming week, but it's going to get downright chilly and even cold in select few cases. We could even see our first late season freeze as well going into the middle of this week. Also staying fairly humid going into Sunday, but then once that cold front passes on through, we get some comfier air to move in for the middle of this week. So here's Futurecast. Could be a couple of thunderstorms, like I said, to our west and northwest. But again, I think we're going to keep it on the dry side. It's just going to become mostly cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, look at these temperatures for 6 a.m. We're talking about upper 60s. A balmy active southwesterly breeze will be in place ahead of that cold front that will be moving through later in the day. And with this front, we'll get an increasing chance during the afternoon for a passing shower, maybe even a thunderstorm, especially if you get more sunshine to break out ahead of that front. And this front is going to be slow. That means by the overnight on Sunday into Monday, we're going to see waves of showers, maybe even a few embedded downpours, maybe some thunder. It's just going to be a soggy night. And then most of Monday not looking all that good if you don't like the rain. We're going to see waves of rainfall continue throughout the day on Monday, especially the further south and east you go. And then the rain doesn't really move out here until Monday night into Tuesday. We'll get some clearing skies, and Tuesday is going to be a chilly day with an active northwesterly breeze as well. So rainfall amounts could be anywhere from 1 to as much as 2 inches of rain for most of the area before all is said and done. And look at where this air mass originates from going into Tuesday, originating from northern Canada. It parks itself over the northeast, and by the time we get to Tuesday, it's right overhead. And same thing with Wednesday. We're going to be talking about significantly colder temperatures, well below average for this time of the year. So be in the 60s for tonight. Marine forecast looking good, but a little bit breezy. Temperatures in the 70s for tomorrow. And it'll get a lot cooler for the end of the week and a chance for a freeze by Wednesday morning.